Chalo, now shall we go back to fractions now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, do you know tomorrow
I
is
did
my...
all 8 of them.
Nice. Khul ja Simsim. Khul gaya Simsim. Oh no, I have this open here. Oh. This is better.
Ma'am, do you know tomorrow is my abacus exam?
Tomorrow is your abacus exam. Who?
Aradhya.
Oh my God, Aradhya, you learn abacus also.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, me too, Alarika. My exam has been done and I am second.
Nice. So, how does abacus help you? I mean,
Ma'am, abacus helps in... Ma'am, abacus helps in making me tables. I don't know the table of 9 and 8. Addition.
helps you
Two.
in
Addition
Okay,
and
Daksha
subtraction.
saying in addition. Is it
Yes.
Daksha? Okay.
And ma'am, it also helps in
Multiplication also.
All about adding.
Yeah, and multiplication also.
And it also helps for concentration.
Yes, correct. And why multiplication? Because multiplication is repeated addition. It helps you in increasing your focus and concentration, is it? It helps you in doing quick mental math calculations, is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Slowly and steadily, you know, those skills will enhance. Okay. Chalo. Now 3 participants are raising hand. I mean, raising hand, children are increasing only. Okay, admin ruko. Once I explain, then you can answer that question. Okay, I'll ask you to answer that question.
Ma'am, I also want to answer after Admira. Ma'am, I'm sorry.
Okay.
My hand.
Okay. Okay, Pranavi. ठीक है. I'll give you a chance as well. Rebanta, what is it you tell me? Why is your hand on the screen? How many hands do you have, Rebanta? 3? 1 is on the screen, 2 are with you.
No, ma'am. By mistake.
Okay, Pranavi, keep your 3rd hand also with you. Na? Ishan, yes, tell me.
Ma'am, I am also practicing on finger abacus.
Nice, nice. That's really very nice.
And do you know, I also learned abacus little bit. I am in the level 3, but after that, I cut that course.
Why? Was it boring?
No, not boring. It is fine, but for some time, I
Okay. I can understand you people are the most busy people in the world because first you attend school classes, then you have classes in the evening, back-to-back classes, right?
Back-to-back classes with my dad also, ma'am. He teaches me math very much.
Okay. So, I mean, most busy people in the world are the children these days, right?
Nice draw.
Okay, chalo, shall we start? Otherwise, I'm going to cut off your 5 minutes break. Because you do chit chat with me for 15 minutes. Out of 1 hour and 15 minutes. No, no, then okay. Now let me teach now. Because we have to finish the course also. Now we can't only chit chat with ma'am. Okay. Now, the term equivalent fractions. This term is derived, you know, equivalent means equal fractions. The fractions that have the same, like the numbers that have the same value, like we say, we put is equal to sign when the numbers are equal, right? We put is equal to sign if the numbers are equal.
Yes, ma'am.
Similarly, we are gonna create equivalent fractions. Now, how can we create equivalent fractions? Look at this diagram first. Do you see this pizza? Whole pizza?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Divide it into 2 equal parts, and if I eat this one part of the pizza, then how much of pizza am I eating?
1/2.
Half.
One half.
Because 1 out of the 2 equal parts, I am eating 1 part. So it is 1/2, which is half. Now, if I divide this whole pizza into 4 equal parts and I eat 2 of them, then how much pizza am I eating?
Ma'am, 2
2
4.
by 4.
2 half.
2 by
2 by 4.
Not 2 half, 2 by
2
4.
4.
2 by
Ma'am, 2 by 4.
Okay,
2 by
okay.
4.
Okay. But if you look at the diagram, is it looking same? Half is looking same as 2 by 4, na?
Yes.
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, if I further divide this pizza into 8 equal parts and I am eating 4 out of 8 pieces, then what is my fraction?
4 by 8.
4 by 8.
4 by 8.
4
But
out
if you-
of 8.
But if you look at the diagram, if you look at all these 3 pictures, is it looking same?
Yes.
Ma'am.
Exactly
Yes,
same.
ma'am.
Yes,
Ma'am, it's
ma'am.
exactly same. Because all of them are half. That's it. First you cut it
Ma'am,
into
all
half, then
of-
you cut into another half, then you cut into
Yeah.
Okay. Now, shall I explain you in mathematical terms, how is it same?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, first pizza says that I am dividing it into 2 equal halves, 2 equal pieces, and I am eating 1 out of 2. So it is half. Children, whenever I have to find equivalent fractions, I will be using 2 operations only. Either I will multiply or I will divide. Do not imitate, Pranavi. Okay. Now, either you can do it after the class is over. You can show it to your parents how your mathematics teacher teach. Okay, this is distraction for me. So she's trying to become Preeti ma'am. In next class, she is gonna teach. Okay, and Preeti ma'am will become Pranavi now. Okay, listen to me. That whenever we have to find an equivalent fraction, either we can multiply or we can divide. It depends. I'll tell you when to multiply, when to divide. But make sure, keep it in mind that in order to find equivalent fractions, whether you multiply or whether you divide, you have to do with the same number. I mean, in numerator and denominator, if you are multiplying, you will multiply with the same number. Both the numerator and denominator, you have to multiply with the same number. Number can't be different. If number will be different, it will no longer be an equivalent fraction. Okay. So if I multiply both numerator and denominator by 2, I will get 2 by 4. See. This is 1 by 2 now, and the second diagram is 2 by 4. This is how I get equal. This is why the picture is looking equal, because they are equivalent fractions. Now further, if I multiply this fraction again, both the numerator and denominator by 2, I will get 4 by 8.
Yes, ma'am. But
Right?
yes, ma'am.
1 multiplied by 2 gives me 2. 2 multiplied by 2 gives me 4. Then
Yes.
2 multiplied by 2 gives me 4. And 4 multiplied by 2 gives me 8.
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
ma'am, can we also do like 7 into 3 or just 2 only?
No, we can multiply both numerator and denominator by any number, but make sure you multiply it by same number. Okay, as
Okay, ma'am.
Lord is asking, if I have to find out more equivalent fractions of 1 by 2, I can multiply both the numerator and denominator by 3. What will I get? Mukund, what will I get if I multiply?
3
Ma'am,
by 1 by 3, 1 into 3 equals 3 and 2 3s are, I think 6.
6. Okay, another, we can find another equivalent fraction by multiplying it by another number. For example, 11.
Ma'am?
So what will be the fraction? Yes, is it Pranavi?
No, it's
No, ma'am.
Yes,
Ma'am,
Larika.
It's 11 by
It's 11 by
22.
22.
It's 11 by
Ma'am, it's 11 by 22.
11 by 22.
11 by 22. Okay, let Alarika speak, please. Yes, Alarika.
Ma'am, I didn't understand. What did you do right now?
Okay, I am telling Alarika that how to find equivalent fractions. And what I am telling right now is, that suppose you have any fraction and you have to find the equivalent fractions for that particular fraction, then you have to multiply both the numerator and the denominator by the same number. Give me a fraction, Alarika. I'll explain you. Give me any one fraction.
Okay. Ma'am, 2/3.
2/3. Now suppose I have a question that find out two equivalent fractions of 2/3.
Okay.
Fractions which are equal to 2/3.
Okay.
Okay. So suppose if I multiply 2/3, you have to make sure you multiply both numerator and denominator by the same number.
Okay.
So if I multiply both the numerator and denominator by 2, what will I get?
2. Ma'am, 2 2s are 4.
Okay.
And 3 2s are 6.
Correct. Now, how is it equivalent to 2/3? Why is it equivalent to 2/3? Do you know?
No.
Reason is that if I divide this again by 2/2, what will I get?
2/3.
2/3. Yes. That is why this fraction is equivalent. See, if I multiply, I get 4/6. And if I further divide, again, I'm back to 2/3.
Yes.
That is why these fractions are called equivalent fractions, because they have the same value. The bigger fractions, children, you can reduce to the smaller ones. Like I am reducing 4/6 to 2/3. How am I reducing? I am dividing them by a common number, which can divide my numerator also and my denominator also. Suppose I say 5/10. Can I reduce this fraction? Both the numerator and denominator, do they come in a common table?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Which table?
Ma'am, 5
table, 5 and 10.
5
table.
2 times 10.
So if I have to reduce the fraction, I have to make sure that I reduce it by using same number. I mean, I divide both my numerator and denominator by the same number. I cannot divide them by different numbers.
But ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, when 5 divided by 5, this, oh, sorry. I thought that
It is not equivalent to 2/3. No, it is equivalent to half.
no, I thought that 5 divided by 5 0. I just forgot that.
Okay. And if I suppose if I have to, if I again multiply it by 5/5, I will go back to 5/10. Yes? Interesting.
Yes,
So that is why
Yes, ma'am.
in order to find out equivalent fractions, if we have a smaller fraction, this is always the rule. If we have something smaller and we have to find big, we multiply. If something big is given and we have to find the small thing, we always divide. Isn't it?
Yes, ma'am. It looks
Yeah.
like
This rule is always like this. It is not in fractions, otherwise also. If we have something small and we need to find big, we multiply. If something is very big and we have to reduce it to small thing, we divide. Why? Because multiplication is repeated addition and division is repeated subtraction.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? So addition. So rather than adding and subtracting, we make use of multiplication and division. Okay. So this was one of the things that I had to teach you, equivalent fractions. Now there is one more thing. If a whole number is given to me and if I have to find a part of it, for example, I say, what is 10 is my whole number. Okay. 10 is my whole number. And if I have to find half of 10, how will I do it? What is half of 10?
ma'am,
1 by 2.
5.
1 by 2. 1 by 2. 1
No,
by
no.
2.
What is half of 10?
5.
5.
5.
You all know 5? You all know that half of 10 is 5. Half means if I divide 10 into 2 equal parts, each part is gonna be 5.
5.
But I'll tell you how to do it using this method. Children, off means multiply sign. Wherever you see of in fractions, that means we are talking about multiplication sign. So what we do here is we rewrite it like this, that 1 by 2 multiply by 10. Do I have anything in the denominator of 10?
No.
No, ma'am.
No.
So what I
No,
can
ma'am.
do, when there is no denominator, I
One.
put 1. When
One.
there is no denominator, I can put 1.
One.
Now tell me 1 into 10 is what?
1
1
into
into 10 is equals 10.
10.
What is 2 into 1?
2 into
Ma'am,
1
it's
10.
2.
2.
2.
And what will I get if I divide 10 by 2?
10 by 2.
5.
1 by
5.
5. Ma'am, we can do it in
Ma'am,
another way
10.
also.
In another way also, Pranavi, how?
Ma'am, we can do division also. We can simply do division 1 by 2 into 10 by 1. We can just cross check like 2
Okay.
divided by 10.
2 divided by 2 is 1 and 10 divided by 2 is 5. Are you talking about this?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. How many of you know this kind of a thing that we can start?
I know, ma'am. I know it.
But Pranavi, this is new for everyone. So I am teaching it in that manner so that everyone can understand. But if you know this way, this is a very quick way. You can do it this way.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, once you people come into practice, no, then we teach this thing this way. But first you need to come into, so I think it is new for everyone, but if you know it, it's very good. If you don't know it, don't worry. We will do it that way. There is only a difference of 1 step, right? I know it's a bit time consuming, but first the concept should be clear. Okay, so how to find a fraction of a whole number? See, for finding a fraction of a whole number, we multiply the numerator of the fraction by the given number and then divide the product by the denominator of the fraction. What you people can do, what just now, the same thing that I taught you. What they are saying is, for example, if I have to find out half of 10, here is my 10 written, children.
But
Yes,
what's
Alarika.
whole number?
Yeah, 10 is a whole number, na?
Whole number. Okay.
Whole numbers are all the counting numbers are whole numbers.
Okay.
They start from 0 and they go till infinity. Okay, whole means when it is not into fraction, it is a complete number.
Can you tell till where numbers end?
It is till infinity. There is no end to the numbers yet. They can go on and go on and go on.
Ma'am, it's even uncountable.
Ma'am, how
Ma'am,
many
it is
zeros
the
does
whole number
infinity
size.
have?
Infinity has no idea how many numbers. It is infinite.
And ma'am,
Can you count stars in the universe?
No,
ma'am.
it's uncountable. It's
Then how can ma'am count number of zeros in infinity? Tell me.
Ma'am, there are 2499 stars in the whole universe.
See, did you count it yourself, Alarika?
I thought.
You?
Oh, ma'am, it is so small.
How can there be only these many stars in the universe?
Ma'am,
but
but
the
stars are not actually white in color. They are actually
And
red
there
or
are 1 billion.
yellow or something.
There's only 1
Good
billion
there.
stars.
But they got a topic to discuss now. Now, rather than teaching mathematics, this will become a discussion class now. Okay.
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
Okay, somebody has a doubt. Yes, please go ahead.
Ma'am, when from the whole number start?
Whole number starts from 0. Whole numbers start from 0.
And 0 has no
Go
1.
into it. I am, see children, all the positive numbers, I mean, from 0 go towards right. You cannot go towards left because towards left, there is an entire different world.
it's -1.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Minus
To the
comes.
right of the zero, it is a different word.
Minus comes.
And
Just
to the
minus
left of the zero is a different word. So the word that we are talking about is all positive numbers. So
Right
zero, whole numbers, they start from zero and they can go up till infinity. Okay. Chalo, now shall I come to something interesting rather than doing simple things? I mean, I'm getting bored, by doing simple things.
Yes,
Do
ma'am.
something
Yes,
interesting.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
No.
We're not getting time
Yes,
to
ma'am.
do much questions in the class. So I thought today that, okay, we are going to do questions in the class. Yes. Okay, let me give you homework first because I am not, 3.1 is all done. Correct?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Now,
Yes, ma'am.
note down that you have to do, okay, admina. 3.2 A part is homework for everyone. 3.2 A part. Please note it down. Admina,
Okay, ma'am.
would you like to answer this question? Half of 24?
Well,
Excellent. 1 by 4 of 16? Admina, 1 by 4 of 16?
ma'am.
What?
4.
4. Okay, Pranavi, 1 by 6 of 72.
Ma'am, it's not 72, it's 42.
Oh, sorry, 42.
Ma'am, it's 42.
Sorry.
Oh, I searched for the question, ma'am.
Sorry.
7.
Ma'am, 7.
Okay, Sanvi, half of 36. Oh, this is the 18 ka table and you people don't know 18's table, na?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then we can't do it any further. No. Then you will have to divide and check. These are big numbers. And if you know table of 12, you can do first one. If you know table of 18, you can do fourth one. If you know table of 15, you can do fifth one. Again, table of 15.
15 is
Ma'am, we
15.
don't need
Ma'am,
to do any
I
of
know.
these. We can just divide everything.
Ma'am, I noted. Ma'am, I noted.
Ma'am, I divide. When I did all the three questions,
Ma'am,
I just divided everything.
Ma'am,
Okay.
I noted 16.
Who knows till 16?
Sorry. Ma'am, I noted 20.
Ma'am is just like a fish. ma'am.
Who knows till 16? Ruko Pranavi, wait.
Sorry,
I
14.
till 16. Ah, Radhya, I was about to ask you a question. And now it's 14, huh? It's 14. Okay, tell me, what is half of 26? If you know the table still 14, tell me what is half of 26.
Ma'am, I said 1 4 14.
Yeah, so this is the question from 13's table. What is half of 26?
What, ma'am?
What is half of 26?
Half of 26. 4.
How can it be 4? It means
Sorry.
by 2 multiply by 26. And in the denominator, I can put 1. So this becomes 26 upon 2. If you know the table of 13, you can answer my question. 13 twos are 26, Aradhya.
Yes, ma'am.
No.
Oh, so if I divide 26 into 2 equal parts, what will I get? 13 na?
Yes.
Don't get confused. You people can do it by division for the time being. Once you will come into practice, only then I can tell you tricks, children. Tricks will work only if you know the tables. And if you are absolutely perfect in division, then only ma'am can tell you tricks. Okay. When I will be doing, 5 years papers with you in between, then I will help you with short tricks, which will help you in saving time in the paper. So A part is homework for everyone. Exercise 3.2 A part is homework. I think rest of the exercise you have already done.
Yes, ma'am.
Hannah, so let's move on to the other exercise.
Ma'am, in A part, we have to do division, na?
We have to divide only.
Okay.
Okay. Now, okay. Exercise 3.3. Note down. A part is homework. I am not doing simple questions.
I
completed it also.
Ma'am, I did all of in 3.3 I did everything.
Okay, that's nice. But rest of you, please make a note of it. Exercise 3.3 A part is also homework. So 3.2 A part, 3.3 A part. Rest is done? Yes. Okay. Did you all make a note of it? I'm writing it in the chat box also for you. Children, I'm writing it in the chat box once. Huh? Wait. I'm putting it in chat box. The ones who are done, that's excellent. But the ones who did not do, please do it as a part of homework. Exercise 3.2 A part. Exercise 3.3 A part. Okay.